Okay, folks. So this is about a meeting on an airfield. I remote viewed a um, event that happened in the past, and the event involved a very famous person and something that happened um, with this very famous person. So it's a very famous event. It involved the famous person involved a group of people who were with the famous person, and there was I think misunderstanding and misdirection. So because I don't understand I don't understand the concept of because I don't understand the concept of what exactly happened, and I don't understand the concept of the people involved. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have my cohort look it up real quick. It involves one of the presidents meeting an envoy of how can you look this up? Let's just say it. One of the presidents meeting an envoy of tall whites. Um, there were there was miscommunications, misunderstandings, usual politics. It was interesting to actually interact with the area. Um, I was really wondering because it is a famous event. I was really wondering why I didn't see more remote viewers because sometimes I can see the different people phasing in and out. So yeah, the Eisenhower myth thing. That's who I thought it was. I thought it was Eisenhower. He went out there to meet some an envoy, and they took I think it was three or four gurus or shamans or something, and one of them passed out. Um, I've never been a big fan of the tall white just because of the I don't think they're not human. So being able to interact with them on a different level was kind of nice. Gave me a little bit more clarity of what I was seeing. They're not human. They're not monsters either. So it's kind of cool. Each one of these views that I do is very interesting. A Futurama cartoon. It could be. Um, I'm old enough. I'm old enough now to hear many different variations of this story. I can't remember what year this happened, but I've heard from the 60s and 70s, uh, 80s and 90s. The variations different happen different ways. But the fact is, it wasn't just me that remote viewed this; it was several of us. So it was a very interesting, very productive view. Um, the interesting thing is being able to actually find some that are receptive to talk. And I would like to put feelers out there to continue this discourse with said. So if there's any chance of that, it would be very interesting for me to continue this discourse. I'm going to continue to go the route that I took before, but I'm also looking for um, confirmation. So, if anybody's out there, was it Truman? If I remember right, whatever president was when Bob Hope and Bing Crosby and not Groucho Marx, but the other comedian starts with it, Charlie Chaplin was still alive. So I don't know how far back that takes me. Yeah, yeah, I don't know either. Um, I think it's funny that I viewed an event that I don't even know when or where it was and was able to get as much detail in a group session rather than a singular section. So it's not just me seeing this and interacting. It's a couple of us. So this is not what you would call actual CRV. Um, and since it's not an actual documented CRV, it always it puts the chance of error greater because you have not only my data, which is added to the pool, but you have the other person's data. So when I do this again, we'll probably do it by myself and with this other person, and probably a couple more. So again, I'm putting out a call for confirmation from those who understand. It would be interesting to make it happen. When Bing Crosby and Charlie Chaplin passed away, 77. Bob Hope, Bing Crosby, Charlie Chaplin were all alive at the same time from 1903. Yeah, no, this would be when Bob Hope, I think Bob Hope was a much younger man, so that would be in his, I want to say 30s and 40s. So if Bob Hope was born in '03, so it's back in probably 47, 50. They were taken out to an airfield. Um, Somebody said, "Hold my beer. Let's go out to this airfield and meet somebody." And it was uh, it was an actual event. And I can't remember which president was supposed to be there. So again, I may be getting my facts confused. I don't know much about this other than the stories that I've been told. I don't know if it's post Roswell. I don't know because if it's in the 50s, Roswell was, God, what, Roswell was 47, wasn't it? So I'll tell you what, when I get a chance, I'll take a look. Maybe I'll get some more information. But the call's up. Let's see what happens. You guys got my email, and you got any other additional information you need, so you can just drop me a line anytime. All right, man. Well, for those who don't understand or don't know what I'm talking about, just keep looking up. For those who do understand, all right. You guys have a good night. Thank you very much.